That clip came out, and I said to Tristan, Diddy's going to jail. And he said, why? I said, have you seen the clip of him beating up Cassie? He said, is he going to court for that? I said, no. He's never to this day been charged with that. I said, it's nothing to do with that. They are trying to prepare the public and prepare the public's minds that he is a bad person and deserves jail. 1 week later, he was arrested. How did I know that was a setup? Because that video is 15 years old. Why would they hold on to a video for 15 years and never release it? No one ever saw it before. Then it pops up out of nowhere. Then he's arrested. Because if they just arrested him out of nowhere, people would be like, hey, not Diddy, I like his songs. No, they want everyone to believe you're guilty before you're even found guilty. So they had to release the video to set him up. Why?
Can you explain that more? The gradual disclosure thing?
Absolutely. So the media is specific. It's almost like the media makes things come true. It doesn't report what happened and what's true. It makes things come true. If I wasn't there, the video wouldn't have gone viral. So they have to take anything they can get and push to the public constantly and endlessly, not because I am hateful, but to convince them I'm hateful so they can lock me up for being hateful. That's what the media does. It shapes narratives. It shapes the narrative. COVID is the perfect example of this. They tell you about all the people who are dying in China and falling over in the street. I never saw that. Italian hospitals being full. Never saw a full hospital. They shape the narrative, and then COVID becomes real from nothing. That's the media's job, to predict the future. If you watch the media with the right lens, with the right mindset, if you're perspicacious, my favorite word, when you watch the media, you can see the future. That's how I make so much money. I sit and watch the media and I go, I know what's coming. I know what's going to happen here. I know what's going to happen there. They start talking about Putin, or they start talking about this and that. I was like, okay, I saw the Ukraine-Russia war coming. You can see these things if you read the media or watch the media because they're preparing your minds to accept the bullshit they're about to pull off. So the reason that video went viral, just so everyone at home understands, is because I am the only one of the group who is going to be facing charges related to that video or related to something else. And they're going to use that video as evidence to conclude, oh yes, he said this about women. And look, he also said that, well, he didn't play the song, but look at the kind of company he keeps. I'm the one who has to go to court for all of this.